I'm here with the Birmingham Barons radio broadcaster, Mr. Kurt Bloom. Mr. Bloom, thank you very much for talking to me today.
You're quite welcome.
Mr. Bloom, to start off, how long have you been in broadcasting?
Many would say too long, but the ultimate answer is if I can make it to opening day, it'll be my 27th year overall in baseball and my 23rd with the Barons. But that said, it's been an incredible ride. You know, when you enjoy doing what you're doing, you don't look at it as 27 years. Sometimes it feels like 27 minutes. Sometimes it feels like a lifetime. But I think when you ultimately have a smile on your face because you're really enjoying what you're doing, it's just a number to me. You know what I'm saying? It's not like anything that I strived for. I want to get to this amount of years, that amount of years. It just happened.
I know a lot of broadcasters, they love the players. Mm-hmm. And as a minor league broadcaster, do you kind of like to watch the young guys go through the system, go through the process of getting to the major leagues, and when they get there, you're happy for them. You're kind of like rooting for them. Is there like a kind of like a bond between a broadcaster and the players, and do you like, watching them grow as men? And
I certainly do. And where that bond starts is really with respect and trust, and that goes back to the hard work too. Okay. I wouldn't want their respect if all I want to do is hang around that locker room, sit next to them on a couch, drink a Budweiser after a game, and talk about where we're going tonight. Okay, I wouldn't. How I get respect is by doing my homework, talking, finding out, understanding how their day was, what's going on in their lives, and then projecting that onto the air. And then you learn over time how to use and how to say certain phrases. Now I'm going to give you one example. Okay, you have a guy that's going 0 for 17, and when I'm younger and I hear it all the time, 0 for 7. Oh my God, this guy's killing us, and he right now he just is terrible, and maybe he should be sent down to a different level, or he's overmatched. Or you use the professional way. He's 0 for 17, but he's hit the ball hard. He's 0 for 17, but he's also walked 7 times. He's 0 for 17, and he's had good at-bats. That's when you do your homework and you use that and you relay that on the air. That's when you've done your work, and that's how you will get that respect in the locker room. And to watch last year, Marcus Semien and Eric Johnson, to watch their approach, talk about the mental and physical approach every day, then to watch them conquer the Southern League, briefly up to AAA Charlotte, and then to the big leagues, that was absolutely a dream sequence for the White Sox, for the Barons, and for me. That's what you're talking about in terms of watching them succeed. Those two guys were as strong mentally as anybody I've been around. Yeah, very well prepared.
Okay. How do you think the Barons are going to do? Are they going to defend their South League championship, or?
Well, I think Julio, our manager, Julio Venus, is going to say we're going to try. And with right now the projected number of guys to come back, I think our team right out of the gate should be very competitive. You're going to be in this league. There are two things that are very important. The very most important thing is not only just pitching, but more importantly, pitching at the back end of the game, which means your closer and your setup guy and your middle guy. And that's why the Barons won last year, because we had an incredible record. At one point, it was like 43, 44, 44, and 0 when leading after 7 innings. So if the game was 7 innings and the Barons led by a run, we never lost the game. Just think about how that was. That lasted up until like July when things changed a little bit. So if you have a good, strong bullpen, we'll be competitive. If you have good pitching to go with that bullpen, you'll be even more competitive. And if you hit the ball, you got a good chance.
Mr. Bloom, thank you very much for this interview, and I hope
My
you'll
pleasure.
have a great season.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.